Hello everyone. Today I'm play a gold league with Grixis Reanimate. I will try again this deck. I just want to see how if it's worth to put some effort on it or not. So okay, I'll keep it. I have a good starting end with Psychic Frog plus Unearth or Persist. Sì, sì, no, ma in realtà lo sapevo che qualcosa non andava. E che sono ignorante io da quel punto di vista. Okay, this one should search for blue red, but also I'm a little bit sad that I can't searching for a surveil. I can go also under city sewer. That is maybe a little bit better because I don't have red. I will put persist in the graveyard. Okay, classic Anerta, that again. Okay, Psychic Frog, and now we will see what our opponent are. Okay, Wooded Footil, Edge Maze, Misty Rainforest. Okay, I have the feeling that is, yeah, the classic blue-green, blue-green stuff. Okay. Okay, I draw a card, draw looting. I probably played, so I could have Spell Pierce open and Cycle Unearth. That's what I wanna do now. Planar Genesis. Oh, is Neoform. Oh, okay, okay. So we have to dig. Yeah, yeah. You take a card. Okay, is Neoform. I don't have a main deck card for Neoform. Was wow. See my boss that starts spamming stuff correctly and not banning me. Okay, let me check what I try to find. Okay, game one we have just the spell pierce, so it will be annoying, and I have to dig for Toxis and spell pierce. So yeah, next turn I will looting much faster. So this is just a race of who have first stuff. I know that he could have Veil of Summer and Pact of Negation. So I think that he start deciding if he want to slam everything or not. Mainly, he just trade 4 card in hand for try to comboing off, plus the fifth one as a creature. So you should be quite you have to, yeah, I think that so NeoBrand mainly playing 5 counter main deck, if I remember correctly. Okay, we are on NeoBrand playing 3 Path of Negation and 12 of Summers. Yes, there are 5 counter main deck. The deck is quite strong and redundant, but also I found that is a deck that literally can't mulligan, or at least you can mulligan once, but if you mulligan twice against control deck or against toxic deck, it's quite hard to have the follow up to stay in the game. So I now know also how I have to mulligan against him. I just hope that my opponent now plays something. I just check meanwhile my opponent dealt will, I think that will put Veil of Summer into the Floodmaw. post side. Took out Urani. Yeah. Okay, okay. That's our opponent deck list. Come on, opponent. I just need a play. I just want to spell pierce something and cycle an earth. Okay, he cast Allosaurus Rider. Exile Ant plus Disciple. Play land. 3 damage. And now you have to have everything, honestly. I have my spell pierce, but you have also to have a Pact of Negation at this point. Nice. I see that, I see it. I'm curious to playing. Man, how many? Okay. Discard this. I think that discard Emperor of Bones. Unearth the Emperor. I need to have little. That's what I'm doing. To play real deck over mono green. Yeah, I want to try it. I want to try it. That draw was perfect because now I can with this I have a little on board that is way better instead of just reanimate it. Okay, now mystical dispute. I will go for consign to memory. I just so mainly we don't need the fatal push. We know that this is back again. We are here with side in side out. So mainly I think that I need to be fast for sure. I want dispute for counter and neoform. Consign to memory. We found that consign to memory was not so relevant because it's good only against it's good only sometimes, for example when you go for Galta that I can take sometimes, but on the other side I find that is just if we search for Griselbrand or Atraxa we are not so happy, especially Griselbrand. So I will just take out Fatal Push and I think that I want to take out one Emperor of Bones just because it's quite slow. I will keep the rest. And for example, something that we see is that we take the deck list with 2 Spell Pierce main deck and the guys playing the 4th Fatal Push and 1 Inquisition. So mainly if this end have one of those 2 card over Spell Pierce, I will not be in the game. Okay. Against Yodel. We have Tuxis, that's fine. We have a Troll, I will keep it. So, as we said, opponent now Mulligan. The problem of NeoBrand is that you have to Mulligan hard for answered. So, that's something that can be punishing for you. I will go for Tuxis plus Toxic turn 1. I don't want to let him go off. I know that I can take Veil of Summer. Yes. I have to take the risk. I know that you have Veil of Summer, you will draw 1 card, but also I can't wait so much. So yeah, he Veil of Summer it. Okay. Okay, okay. Guardian of Frailis. That's fine. It's not something that I can have. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, exactly. He went for a double of them. Neoform. If you go for Atraxa, yes, or Galta. Yeah, the 13th return trample. Put Xenagos. Yeah. So he mulligan to 6 and he have all the card that he needed. He completely win the game on turn 2. Yeah, it's Neoform. I can't do anything. I could stay open with consign to memory, but I think it was useless. It's not the card that I needed. And now we will, yeah, we will keep it. Blue black. I wanna go blue black now and surveil next turn, just for the same reason. Check your hand, Mandrill, Eldritch, Allosaurus, Eldritch. Okay. Thank you, the Magic Den. Thank you for following me. Okay, so we took out Allosaurus Rider, so we will let him dig much more. Yeah, we play untapped. I surveil. Everything that is not land I will put in the graveyard. The rest I will keep it. Okay. You have two of those. You have Velo Summer, you have Island, and two cards that I don't know. Now, okay. Generous End. Okay. Edge Maze. Edge Maze on graveyard. Okay. So I don't know one card, so I will take the risk of the fetch. So mainly the reason behind this fetch is that I have to search for blue red if my opponent went for a spell, but on the same side I just need to go for I want to go for the surveil. It's just based on what my opponent have. 6 card. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you so much, Coach Nobile. Summoner Pact. Okay. Allosaurus Rider. What you drew? Two. Underland. You play Island. Yeah. Yes. And I will. Thank you everybody for the follow. Thank you, Morris. And we win the game here. No, wait. No way. You have one card in hand that I don't know, and it was. Come on. But we have to pay the pact. You have to pay the pact. Um, yeah, he drew 14 for the pact. Man, so lucky. So lucky. No, I made a mistake. Chat, I made a mistake. I don't have to play the Psychic Frog. I shouldn't play the consign the frog because now I have to be open with the consign to memory. So I can counter the trigger. My bad, my bad. Punted, chat, punted. Man, my opponent was so lucky at least. Summoner Pact plus Pact of Negation, the only card that I don't know. I punted. That's a big mistake. That's a really big mistake. That's so sad when I punted so badly. And I realized 1 second after I played the frog. And define the consent to memory in the other 7 card. Down to 2. Okay. I play Mandrill. What are you playing? Ah, you can attack for 7. I go down to 5. Down to 9. 2 damage here. Plus 4. Not so much. My mistake. I could win the game by consign to memory. I'm sad. Imagine playing a deck like this, like Neoform, and then instead of drawing a Pact of Negation, Summoner Pact, you're drawing Galta, and then you're drawing Xenagos, and then you're drawing Griselbrand. So you can see how many bad draw you can have for this deck. There is no. You have to run hot with it because you have an insane amount of. No, come out se facevi consign, lui aveva Veil of Summer e consign più patto, giusto? Ok, allora il discorso era, sì, doveva avere Veil of Summer, consign da 2, faceva, sì. No, però lui dice che le spell non possono essere counterate, attenzione. So, mainly, he said that the spell can be countered, but I can counter the trigger of replicate. That's what I have to do. So like this, he can consign just one, the one that I shouldn't counter. Countering the trigger is different, I think, that countering the spell. He goes on a cleanup. Okay. He drew 14. Up to 9. Sì, devo... Bastava che facevo consign sul trigger del suo consign, sul suo replicate. Counteravo la sua replicate così non counterava il secondo patto e moriva di un patto. Mm. I play Oculus because I want to check if you have Mystical Dispute or not. Okay. Attack for 2. One more. Oculus. Okay. And an Earth. I could going for Oculus. Fetch for black. Because at this point I don't need the I don't need the consign to memory, I think. So cast on Oculus. Okay. So you can filter the Veil of Summer if you want. I pump both of them so I can decide what happens turn later. Yeah, I knew it. Beginning of my upkeep. Now you have to decide if you want consign both trigger or not. But also with Griselbrand you cannot really attack. So the main stuff is that you have to play with the 7 card in hand. That should be another Oculus for me. An island. Okay. Now I think that I want to trade the Griselbrand, or at least not block only with one, but I want to trade both of them. I need to have Atraxa for doing something. Let me see what he draw. I die from the combo, and this is for sure. Thank you so much for the follow, Chroma. Thank you so much. I just checking also that I have to update the Google Drive because I don't have more gigabyte on him. Okay. Okay, opponent. There is also a modern challenge somewhere. Just checking because I think that it's double Q probably. No, there is the modern preliminary in 30 minutes that I could also play in live if you want. Okay, our opponent attack with Griselbrand. I double block with Oculus. You're gaining 7 life. I trade 1 Oculus. And now you can play whatever you want. Because I think that at this point also Atraxa is not enough. Continua. Mandrills. Okay. Exile 3 card. 1, 2, and 3. Discard. Discard con. Yeah. Now I think that I just want to 1, 2, and 3. And then I see what happens. Attack with everything. Now I see what happens. Everything is flying. 14 damage. Yes. Ooh, that was close. That was really close because I punted. We won game 1 unexpectedly against. Oh, that's so fast. Keep. I keep it because I just have everything. Land the spell. Water Grave Pass. If I need spell pierce turn 1, I will be sad. If I don't, nothing happens. Ocelot, okay. Frogo. Perfetto. Keep. Best draw ever. 1 and 2. And I will unearth the Oculus. Good luck, my opponent. Good luck now. Man, the perfect draw. And now you have to resolve both of them. Wow. Unexpectedly good this end. It transformed pretty correctly. Okay, Arid Mesa. Arid Mesa for planes. That's a sign that I have to take care of Blood Moon. You play Ajani? Fine. I'm fine with that. Thank you, Raid, for the ride. Thank you so much. I think that I will just going for that. Attack for 5. And then pass the turn. Togscour. So I can Togscour myself now. I have a Spell Pierce to defend. Okay. You have a Marsh Flat? Okay. If you went for Bombardment, I have to Spell Pierce it. Okay. I will mill myself. Unearth. Perfect. On the other Oculus. Okay. Perfetto. The Oculus Torcho is just a game against Gatti. Toxis. I want to Toxis. Na 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 na. I want to Toxis. La 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 la. Opponente. What are you thinking about? Fetch. You could fetch for Sacred Foundry. Okay. Galvanic something. What do you want to Galvanic? Okay. I literally don't care. Ah. Now I understood. Okay. We have Arena of Glory. Psychic Frog. I will take Psychic Frog. And I will take Psychic Frog. So right now you have Arena of Glory. You don't have enough card in the graveyard. I will take everything you want, and I will try to win this game. So you have, for example, to Arid Mesa fetch for planes, take planes, but you die back from the Oculus. Okay, I will go for Harvest of Misery, Pyroclasm. Sometimes this one is not so bad, but my opponent I think will play Blood Moon, so I will just keep those, and I could take out a couple of Toxis. I don't want much more. You can have Spell, Bomb, Ghost Vacuum. That is not something that I care. I don't like the rest honestly. Surgical extraction because Flage is I think that is random because we have Emperor of Bones and our Oculus or Archon or whatever we want to play early game can take care of it. I will keep Spell Pierce just for bombardment, trap and charm, everything that keep. I keep it because I can try to do something honestly. Guide of Soul. I Watery Grave pass because right now I could mill myself or okay. You will attack for one. Fine. You deal me damage. Okay. Okay. So you have trap and charm, right? Swamp. For example, another mistake that I made because I recognize that I punted right now is I have to fetch for swamp with this and not with the Togscour, honestly. Nice. It's good that we don't push the containment priest. We don't push the guide of soul. Yeah, I forgot that people start adapting with containment priest main deck. Okay. So like this you can fetch for the I want to take the red black now. Yes. Push the priest. Persist the Archon. And I win the match. Easy. I could, for example, I could let the frog die. But I think that if he tap it out for something, I will be happy to. And we play against Boros again. That's tough. That's really tough. I will keep it. Ciao Leone. Because based if he play Ragavan or Ocelot, I will go for Fatal Push. If he play yeah, Ragavan or Ocelot. If you go for yeah, Ragavan. Okay. I will fetch for this and Fatal Push it. I don't have to Fatal Push here, but I have to wait. But whatever. Okay. You fetch Arid Mesa, Bombardment, fine. Looting, that's quite unlucky. But I have Unearth and Persist, so whatever I draw, I could win the game. You play Parlot. Okay. Parlot. I think that you have a creature in hand, but also Trap and Charm. So probably I if it just depends if I draw land or not. If I draw land, I will spell pierce. I will have a spell pierce up so I can reanimate Oculus. My opponent, I think that you have a Trap and Charm and Ajani in hand. That you have to decide if envelope the board or just counter my play. I think that is correct to counter my play, but also you need to put pressure. For example, in this spot, if I don't have two removal, like exactly, like Galvanic Blast and Trap and Charm. Okay. Tuxes, you will Trap and Charm me. And a Johnny. Man, I'm so good to read the card. I told you guys that he have Trap and Charm and Najani. Now I really need to draw the land, otherwise I will lose. Come on, Mazzo. Land. Land. Lendo? Land? It was risky, but I need to draw a land. Yeah, this one. Man. So unlucky. So unlucky. Sì, sui G. Yeah, the keep was fine. I have Reanimate, I have Tuxis, I have Fatal Push, I know the matchup, and I know that I can go unfair. So it just was unlucky to draw 14 card and see just one land. And also, I think that it wasn't greedy as a keep because we were on the draw. So we have, yeah, we draw 7 card and we don't find the land. So it was completely fine. Yeah. Okay. Took Scour, Ragavan. Took Scour on myself. Nothing. Okay. Shit. Really, deck? You betray me so much? But I deserve it. Turn off. Yield. Psychic Frog. Okay. I prefer in going for Oculus because my opponent passed the turn. So I suppose that he have removal plus something else. So for Trap and Charm, sorry, chat. So playing Oculus, also if I give up to Faithless Looting and the Surveil, I will be happy to do what I do right now. And I could win the game by just by this. Okay. Yeah, I tried the Oculus because I have Persist. So for me it was fine. I persist the Oculus, late upland, and now double Oculus. Another Oculus. Fatal push. Man, the field is full of Oculus. I know that if you attack with Ragavan, I know that he trade for the. I want to trade for the Flage, but my play was much safer. Okay, no problem. Which one you want to kill? You have 50% face. Ah, I think that I want to go just like this. Tap, attack with 1, 2, 3. Put you on 2. Go for that. Go for that. And go for that. Okay. 8 damage. No, you can deal with that. Nice. Okay. On the draw again. I think that I will keep everything. I don't know if on the draw I prefer a Spell Pierce or a Surgical. No, I will go for. I will keep Spell Pierce. We see that how it can be useful. For example, this one for me is good, or not. Not really, not so much, honestly. Infinite. I can mulligan. I have infinite persist. That's better. Keep. No, maybe one on earth. You can go creature. I go psychic frog. I discard. Yeah, I will discard an earth. I prefer taking this for the land, honestly. Land Ragavan. Not good, but whatever. No. Okay. Land Ragavan, you connect with it. I'm fine. You can Tuxis me. And I think that Tuxis was the right draw. Blood Moon. Okay. Blood Moon. Looting for Oculus and Spell Pierce. So, an Earth on Oculus. Good luck, opponent. You give me the tools. Against Solitude deck. Yeah, I think that against Solitude you have to have a different plan. Or at least we need to be worried. Okay. Okay, okay. Attack for 5. I just want to play Fateless Looting from the graveyard. Swamp Cycle. I need to. I don't want to miss land drop, honestly. So I will take everything. I don't want to. Yeah, I know, but I prefer. I don't think that this game is based by this Archon because my play will be slow. I want to always keep up for the fatal push. Hmm. Emperor of Bones and Harvest of Misery. Sì, Ronin. Era meglio la seconda palude, ma perché non sapevo che si giocava due paludi il mazzo. This is a mistake, clearly a mistake that could be made from one that doesn't check the decklist early. Sì, ho pescato le due basiche, non c'è niente da dire. But also I think that my opponent doesn't have a game plan now. I will for damage this one, attack with all. Ok. È vero? Ho avuto la sensazione anch'io. I have the same feeling that this matchup is quite easy. It's time to me to start attacking. Yeah. Yeah, and then here I punted. Punted. Not really punted, but I could play better, yes. I will keep it. I have Toxis, I have Fateless Looting. My opponent is Amulet. Amuleto. Against Amulet, I have two decision. Going for Toxis or Looting. I think that I have to go for Toxis for check. Yes. I take care of Scape Shift. So like this, it can't really go off. You have Mirror Pool. This one. Okay. And now let's see what we have. And now I have to go for the blue black. Yes. I go for Frogo. Okay. Now. Okay. Our opponent have need the green mana. You have a Pact, Aftermath, and Vesuva. So if you draw the bounce land, you can go off with it. I can do nothing, honestly. I preferring take out Scape Shift because with double Amulet, just one green source is enough. But it can comboing for sure. On the other side, yeah, exactly. You have to draw the bounce land, honestly. You have one out to draw the bounce land. At least I can't copy the explore. Your two cards that you draw are explore and no way you draw for Lotus Field. I think that you win, right? With that end, I can do nothing. Yeah. I can concede. Because you start going for Aftermath, Echoing Deep, Mirror Pool. Yeah, concede. Yeah, we don't want to waste time. You need to he have Amulet plus draw the bounce land. That was is out. And for example, turn before, if we Fatalist Looting, we find Oculus, but nothing relevant. And we'll never find the land. So yeah, okay. Consign to memory. Harbinger of the Sea. Maybe Surgical. And let me check. I put all the card here, and let me see what I want. Okay, Spell Pierce is fine. Fatal Push is bad. Psychic Frog is fine. Emperor of Bone, we can cut it because the game should be faster. Persist is fine. Tox is unearthed. Faithless Looting. I need to be faster. Need to. I think that I can cut a little bit the combo because Archon usually is not enough. I don't want Meltdown because it's just for Amulet. And I just need to understand if I want a Surgical Extraction or not. Because Surgical is not so useless when my opponent plays Cape Shift. Push, Emperor of Bone, Archon. Maybe one Archon back. And I took one Oculus. Oh, maybe one Persist. Yeah. We'll try to go like this. Keep. Lot Crypt. Toxis. You have Explore, Spelunking, Summoner Pact. Saga. Explore, Spelunking, Bounce, Pact. You have Amulet. Yeah, Spelunking is the same stuff. You will go for Saga Pass. I take care of Summoner's Pact now. Okay, Mirror Pool. Okay. We drew perfectly. Because, okay, you draw Boseiju, Explore, Saga, discard Archon, reanimate Archon. Okay. What you discard? Crumbly Vestige or? Okay. Play land. I think that I want to discard land and attack. I want to put much damage that possible. I think that I win the game next turn. So I just don't let him see the Harbinger. Okay. 8 damage. 11 damage from here. 1, 2, 3. Spelunking. Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. That was game 2. Fast enough. Maybe. Okay. Game 3. Maybe I need to be faster now. I think that Emperor of Bone is not fast enough. So I will go for taking back the Faithless Looting and taking back the Archon. not the persist. I'm preferring having one more reanimate than a card. Okay. Keep. Saga Amulet. Che ti devo dire? Bravo. Palude Toxis. Another Amulet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will go for Zenith. Zenith. Play Amulet. Ok. Okay. Now I need to stay always open with consign to memory. What you draw? Spelunking. Okay. You draw another card. Play land. You draw one card. What you draw? Really? You draw? That's annoying. Chat. Literally. You have to go off here. But you can play Pact. I can stifle the trigger. I think that you have to pass. Yeah. If he packed for something, I could just. Yeah, he packed for Titan. And I just consigned to memory the trigger. And I won. Easy. Easy. We won on turn 2 by do nothing. Literally. Toxis consigned to memory. GG. Okay. Now. That's interesting. He's starting again on the play. I have Toxis. That's the only card that I want to take. I have Looting an Earth. Looting an Earth for the Forest Pass. Wow. Watery Grave. Forest Pass. I will go for. What you can have for Forest Pass? I think that you have Spelunking and nothing more. I want to pass. I want to give you another draw so I can mill myself with Toxcour and then decide. Explore, yes. Okay. And Amulet. I think that you draw Amulet now, otherwise you play, obviously. Versus and Archon, not so good. Now I want to Toxis you. Take off Titan. Play Blood Crypt. I want to be fast now. So I try to dig much more for card. Take down this and yeah. For example, I took out Emperor of Bones because I want to. Yeah, I discard the push. That's fine. But also I want to take out the Emperor of Bones because I can unearth it. No, you draw Scape Shift. Come on, opponent. That's not so fair. It's the only out that you can have. Come on. So sad. I can unearth the Archon of Cruelty, but you have to draw exactly Scapeshift in this moment. 2 for Summoner Pact. Yeah. I just concede. No. How is possible that he literally draw the correct card in the right moment? And again, took one of these, one of these, one of these. The fatal push. The Emperor of Bones. Sì, è lo stesso oppo di prima. Same opponent. I think that I will just go for this so I can consent to memory stuff. Our opponent, classic unfair opponent. And I couldn't Harbinger. Perché end of turn I will talk scour myself. Yeah, chat. Now it's just a gamble. I will fetch for Oculus. Or maybe I can just... No. I could also Faithless Looting, but if I'm... No, I don't want to Harbinger of the Sea because they have Urza Saga. Prefer Faithless Looting and try to find something. Perché? I think that I don't find anything good, honestly. Turn off. Sì, in draw. I do that in draw. Okay. Back in this game. Take 1, 2, 3. Don't find anything. Spelunking. That's good. Come on. Bounce. Surveil. Ok. Mill Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Zenith. You will Zenith for 2. Dai, Rana Surgical ci stiamo. Adesso vediamo cosa riprende lui perché Zenith da 2. Urza Saga. Ok. I Faithless Looting first. Take the blue, black, yes. Here. Okay. And now I have to give him fly. Land. Ok. Ok, chat. Lotus Field. Fine. You have those 2 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have so much mana here. I still playing the Swampo. I discard card. I 1, 2, and Toxcour. I will attack with it. Yeah, I know that you can develop mana. Envelope mana, sorry. I just have to draw something. Consign to memory is fine. Okay. Okay. Now, you have nothing. You have still nothing in hand. You have to drop forest for the Titan. Okay. You draw nothing. I'm happy. Psychic Frog. I will... no, sorry. Attack with both of them. The only card that I'm scared now is Otawara. Second Frogo. Okay. Yeah, Dismember, Otawara, Forest. Not Urza Saga for sure. Discard this. I just pump based on what I have. So draw 2 card. Toxcour looting. And mill. Toxis. Just in case. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Have dispute. Okay. Now, again. I don't know about meltdown, honestly. I'm still thinking about it. Oculus is low. Yeah, playing the Faithless Looting gives me Frog and Surgical for the Amulet that I honestly I don't see the line earlier, but it works. Okay, okay. Last match of the day against Amulet. No, that's not an end. Mulligan. Mulligan. You have to keep it. Keep one. And Mulligan to 5. Game 3 for the trophy. Imagine what how likely I could be. I will go for this one. I want to fetch for yeah. I want to fetch for a blue black. Yeah, because I thought that the game could be slower. Want to under city sewer. Putting consign to memory on top. Okay. Keep it. Play this. Pass. Okay. Because I think that you can have a spelunking, honestly. Spelunking could be annoying. This one should be the Oculus. So I'm fine with having Meltdown or Oculus now. Okay, now I need the yeah, you have Mystical Dispute, sure, and also I think that you have a Spelunking. Okay. Now, let me see. I will Tug Scour myself. I will consign to memory the trigger. Because if I draw land, I can play Harbinger now. But we don't draw the land. GG. Unlucky. I can cycle it. GG, Jat. GG. So unlucky. I think that this game is over when I mulligan to 5 and I don't. And yeah, with that keep, I can't do anything more. We lost the trophy due to mulligan to 5 and the top deck game won by Amulet. So unlucky.